Hello, I'm Sophie and welcome to the channel. Today's class is a full body dancer stretch for flexibility. There is a Spotify playlist for this class which you can access via the link in the description box below. When you're ready, we'll start in a cross-legged seated position towards the front of the mat today. Find a comfortable seat, sit bones anchoring you to the mat, hands resting lightly on the thighs. Open across the shoulders, lift up through the crown of the head and close off the eyes. Bring the gaze into the body and let's just take 3 breaths here to come present on the mat. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. One more time. Energy travels up. On the inhale, energy travels down on the exhale. Then open the eyes and let's come to butterfly. Soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide. Find length through the spine. Then link the fingers, round forward. Lift tall. Open the arms wide and take a contraction here. Drawing in through the core. 3 more times. Coming forward. Lifting tall. Open wide. Find the contraction. Drawing in through the abdominals. And again. Forward. Lift. Come wide. Contract. Last one. And contract. Come back to sitting up tall. Walk the hands forward. Just find a stretch through the inner thighs, through the outer hips. Just a couple of breaths there. Then we're moving on. Walk the hands up. Feet into parallel. We'll take some roll backs just to switch on through the core. Rolling back and up. We've got 8 of them. This is 7. Lift. 6. 5. And 4. 3. 2. Keep breathing. Working through those abdominals. That's it. And then coming all the way down to the mat. Let's just loosen up a little bit through the ankle joint to start. Bring the right leg up, left foot flat on the floor. Just circling through the ankle. Circling one way. And back the other way. Stretch the left leg long. Let's take some hip circles. Circling one way, giving that hip joint a bit of love. And back the other way. Nice and wide, draw the knee in, across, let it go, and again. Traveling at your own pace throughout this whole class. Really make the practice work for you and your body. Then bend the left foot back in. Take maybe the right calf or the toes. Single leg happy baby. Take a moment there. Stretch the left leg long. Let's just take a twist. Keep it fairly gentle at the start of class. Just feeling what your body needs. Come back through center. Let's take the other side. Right foot flat on the mat. Draw the left leg up. Ankle circles. Stay with the breath throughout the entire practice. And the other way. Taking this chance to really connect with yourself, with your center. Let's extend the right leg long, bring in those hip circles. Doesn't matter which way you go first, as long as you go both ways. and back the other way. Open nice and wide. Release the leg away, draw it across, hug it in. Feels really nice. And from there, draw the right foot flat on the mat. Take the calf or the toes. Single leg happy baby. No tension through the neck or shoulders. And then extend the right leg long. Left toes to the right knee. Draw it across. Find your twist. Coming back to center, let's find a hip bridge. Feet flat on the mat, hip width apart, palms pressing down by your sides. Inhale, exhale, rolling up through the spine, working through the glutes and hamstrings. Rolling down. And again, lifting up, lowering down. And we've got two more, just like this. Lowering down. Last one. Rolling down. This time we take a single leg extension. Lifting up, lift the right leg off, extend, flex the foot, draw it in, lower it down. Keep those hips nice and high. Left leg, extend, bend in, lower down, hold for a moment, roll down. Let's take that two more times. Lifting off, let's take the left leg this time. Bending in, extend high, draw in, lower down, other side. Right leg, extend, draw in, lower down, hold, really squeeze through the back of the body, lower down. Rolling up, last time. We take the right leg, lift high, draw in, lower down. And left leg, extend, draw in, lower down, hold for a moment, roll all the way down, coming over onto the side. Let's take a little bit of work for the inner thigh. Cross the right leg over. We take 16 lifts of the underneath leg. Point or flex the foot. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've got 8 more. 8. And squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. From there, clams. Bring the right toes to the left knee. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Really squeeze through your glutes. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now with extension. Lift high, extend. Let's point, flex, draw in, lower down. 3 more. Extend, point, flex. All the while really working through these glutes. Extend, point, lower down. Last one. Lift up, extend, flex, point. If you like, you can bend the underneath leg and draw this top leg towards you. Find the stretch through the inner thigh. Lower down. Come up, let's take the other side. We start with those inner thigh lifts. Coming down to the mat. 16, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8 more. Squeeze through those inner thighs. Really lift and lower. Just 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering all the way down. Toe to the knee. Lift. And lower. Squeeze. Work through those glutes. Work through the muscle. And lift. Extend long. Flex. Point. In and down. Just 4 of them. We've got 2 more. Keep the core drawing in. Keep you balanced. Last one. Lift, extend, flex, point, bend the underneath leg. Take hold of the foot or the leg, somewhere along the leg. Draw it towards you. Release, come onto your belly. And from here, press yourself up. Let's come to a lizard lunge. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Find the lunge position here and just enjoy that stretch through the front of the left thigh. Deep breaths. Now let's pull back, hamstring stretch. Keep it nice and gentle. Finding a little bit of length through the hamstrings, but being kind to your body. Coming forward once again, you might like to bring in the quad stretch. You can reach the right arm around, draw the left foot up, reach for those toes. Release down, pull back, hamstring stretch. Can you find a little more length this time? And coming forward, we're going to take what's called world's greatest stretch. Leave the left hand on the mat, reach the right arm high, reaching for the sky, then draw the elbow down towards the earth. Let's take that 2 more times. Lift high, lower down. Last one, lift high, lower down. And come to your stag split or your full split. If you're coming to stag, extend the right leg long, bend the left leg up. If you're taking the full split, square off the hips as much as you can and find your split. Wherever you are, you might like to come forward and find a little more of a hamstring stretch. Let's hold here 3 breaths in your own time. Not pushing or forcing, just relaxing into the stretch. And then from there, right leg comes around, come onto your belly, pull back. Let's bring the left leg forward. Left toes to the outside of the left fingertips. Find your lizard lunge. Take a couple of breaths there. Pull back, hamstring stretch. Coming forward, lizard lunge. Once again, you might like to just press that right hand into the mat, lift the left fingertips off, reach for those right toes. Wherever you are, breathe, enjoy the stretch. Hand comes down, pull back, hamstring stretch. Coming forward once again, we take world's greatest stretch. Right hand stays down, left arm lifts. Bring the elbow down towards the mat. 2 more times, reach nice and high. Bring the hand down. Last one, reaching high, lowering all the way down. Coming up, and let's find that stag split or full split. Here is your stag, or extending long, aiming to square off the hips as much as possible. Either staying up nice and tall, or walk the hands forward. Find a little more stretch through the hamstring. Taking a few breaths there, enjoying the stretch. And then let's take this left leg, sweep it around, come to lay down on your belly. Once you're there, let's take a little bit of a wave to find mobility through the spine. Hands nice and wide, a little bit in front of you, pressing up. We've got 4 of these. And pressing high. Lift, inhale, exhale, lower. Again, inhale, exhale. Last one, lift. And lower. Then you might like to bring the hands in slightly. Just a little challenge today. Coming up, can you take one arm off? Lower down. Other arm off. Lower down. Come all the way down to the mat. Bend the knees up. Reach the right arm out wide. Rotate over onto the right. Come back through the center. Other side. Right hand draws in. Left arm extends out. Over onto the left side. Come back through center. Extend the legs long. Press yourself up. Extended puppy. Tuck the toes under. Reach the arms long. Melt the heart down towards the earth. Walk the hands back towards the knees. We're taking dancing camel. Place the left hand down. Reach the right arms around. Lift the hips. Circle the arms around. Other side. Back through the center. Once more each side. Make the movement as full and luxurious as you can. Come back through the center. Bring the knees into parallel. Tuck the toes under. Let's take camel. Option here is just placing the hand to the lower back. Lift the arm high or come to full camel. Reaching one hand for the ankle, other hand down. Lift through the heart. Hold there. 3, 2, 1. If you need to take the other side, please swap over. And then from there, chin draws towards the chest. Bring the hands to the lower back. And then just fold forward, child's pose, just for a moment. Take a couple of breaths. Bit of a counter posture for our camel movements. And then roll forward and come down through low plank all the way down to the mat. Let's take that once more, just seeing we can find a little more range. Pressing up. We've got 4 of these. Lower down. And 3. And 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Lifting up. And down. Bring the hands in slightly. Press yourself up. Can you lift one arm off? Lift and lower. Doesn't matter how high you can go. Just try and really take on that challenge. Lift and lower. Lower all the way down. Let's take the right arm wide. Bend the legs up. Rotate over to the right. See if your body feels a little bit more mobile this time. Come back through center. Right hand draws in, left arm extends. Rotating over. Come back through center. Extend the legs long. Press yourself up. Tuck the toes under. Come to extended puppy. Melt the heart down towards the earth. Either the forehead comes to the mat or bring the chin down. Walk the hands back. Let's take our dancing camel. Place the left hand down, lift the hips. Circling around. Other side. Circle around. Once more each way. Full circle, reach out. Other way. Coming back through to the center. Walk the hands in, knees come to parallel. Make sure to set up with good alignment. Tuck the toes under. Once again, take just one side or reaching for both ankles. Open through the heart wherever you are. If you need to swap sides, please swap now. And then tuck the chin in towards the chest, hands come to the lower back, fold forward, child's pose. Just a counter posture again for the back. Just a couple of breaths there. Then let's find downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees off, heels reach down towards the earth. And then if it feels good, pedaling through the feet or taking any movement that feels right for your body today. Lifting up high on the balls of the feet, inhale, exhale, heels press down towards the earth. Let's lift the right leg and come to scorpion. Bend the top knee, open the hip, chest and shoulders stay square to the mat. Can you lift that top knee a little higher? Then extend the leg, bring the foot through, come to your crescent lunge. Lift the arms high here. Let's take a baby back bend. Circle the arms, standing split. Hands come down. We're bringing more movement into our body now. Lift the leg behind you. Draw the knee in. Come to a crouch position. Extend long once again. Standing split. Hold 3, 2, 1. Come to your crouch position once again. Find a long lunge. Left foot steps back. Pyramid pose. Draw the left toes in a little. Find the stretch through the back of this right thigh. Walk the hands around and find a wide leg forward fold in the center of your mat. Just a couple of breaths there. And then bend the knees a little, roll up through the spine. Let's take a side bend, reaching the right arm high, side bend over. Lifting back up, let's flow the other way. Coming back through center, side bend once more. But this time, you might like to bring the chest towards the ceiling. Lifting up, we fold over this leg. Walk the hands back into the center and then bend the knees, rolling up to standing. Let's take the other side, reaching over. Stay with the side bend, or if it feels good, turn the chest to the sky. Embrace the stretch there. Reaching up, folding over the other leg. Enjoying these stretches for the backs of the legs. Coming back through center, rolling all the way up. And just to finish off this side, turn to the back of the mat. Let's take aeroplane, either keeping the toe down behind you or lifting off. Just a little bit of a balance. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands down, come to your lunge position. Let's find downward facing dog. Take a breath, take a moment, then let's flow into the other side, lifting the left leg. Scorpion, bend the top knee, open the hip. Can you lift that top knee a little higher? Extend the leg. Draw the knee in through the chest, towards the chest. Place the foot down. Lift to crescent lunge. Take a moment here, really feeling strength in this posture. Then lift, baby back bend. Circle the hands, find your standing split. Hands come down, lift that right leg high. Crouch low, tucking the knee behind you. Lifting high. Find that stretch, that length right through both legs. Crouching low. Extend the leg into your lunge position and find pyramid. Bring that back foot in slightly. Find the stretch through the left leg. Let's walk the hands to the center of the mat, into your wide leg forward fold. Bend the knees, rolling up vertebra by vertebra, all the way to standing. Let's take a side bend, reaching over. Lifting high, stretching through the sides of the body. And high. Take the side bend. And this time, if it feels good, turn the chest to the sky. Coming up, folding over. Seeing if you can find a little more length this time. Coming back through to the center, rolling all the way up. And let's take the other side. Reaching the arm high, side bend over, turn the chest, folding over. A couple of breaths there. Bring the hands back into the center, bend the knees, rolling up to standing, and once more to finish off, finding aeroplane. Turning to the front of the mat, toe can stay down, arms sweep behind you, or lift the back toes off. Focus. Find that sense of flying, of freedom. Bring the hands down, come to your lunge position, and then come back, downward facing dog. Take one full breath there. Inhale and exhale, and then come down towards the mat. Let's come into a few deeper, longer held stretches. Taking your wide split position, wherever feels right for you and your hip joints, remembering that we are all individual and have different pelvis shapes. And then from there, walk the hands forward. Let's come down into the center. Let's hold here 5 full breaths. Once again, finding that chance to really connect in with your sense of self here. Let's walk the hands back up, and we've taken a few of them already, but let's just take one more side bend each way. Reaching high, side bend over, lifting up, hand comes down, other way. Lifting up. Draw the legs in towards the center, help them with the hands as much as you need. Just swish them side to side, nice and gently, just to ease off through the hips. And we'll come to Gomukhasana. One leg underneath and one leg over. If Gomukhasana is too much, you can always just find an easy seated position or a modified half lotus. Once again, always making the practice work for you and your body. If you are in Gomukhasana, check that the knees are in line with your belly button. You might like to bring in the shoulder stretch. Reach one arm over, one arm underneath. Reach for those fingers. Take a strap or a sock if you've got one, that can help. And then fold on forward. If it becomes a little much holding onto the fingertips, release them down towards the earth. Relax the chest forward. Enjoying and embracing this time for yourself. Walk the hands up and let's take the other side. Once again, you can take easy seated posture, modified half lotus or Gomukhasana. Sit bones anchored equally to the earth. Check the alignment, knees in line with belly button. Reach the arms over, reach for those fingertips, and then fold on forward. Release the arms, bring them down towards the earth. Settle there. Enjoy the stretch through the hips. Walk the hands up, release the legs. We're just going to take a spiral twist to each side. Find this leg position, place the hand down, carve a semicircle through the sky, lift the hips off, and come down. Let's keep it moving and flowing. This is a dancer stretch after all. Hand comes down, reach those fingertips around, and down. Once more each side, lifting off. Enjoy that heart-opening posture. Coming down, last side. Circle the arm around, lifting off. And coming down. And then find your way to lay on the mat. Rolling all the way down. Let's just take a slow scissors movement, which is good for the core and the hamstrings. Reach the right leg high. Either left leg can stay bent or long. We'll just take 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and then lower down into the hamstring stretch. Once again, left leg can be long or bent. Hold here about 5 full breaths. Aiming to keep those hips square and find length really equally through the back of the thigh here. Let's just take that slow scissors movement once again, swapping over, lifting the head off, drawing in through the core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Find the left leg, bend the right knee in if that's better for you, and enjoy the stretch through the back of the left thigh. No tension through the neck and shoulders. And then draw both knees in towards you. Let's take one more stretch for the inner thighs. You might like just take the inner thighs here or the lower leg, or peace fingers to the big toes. Stretch the legs out wide, enjoying the stretch through the inner seam of the leg. Breathe, relax. Encouraging the muscles to lengthen. So good for them, keeping them nice and healthy. Bend the knees in and let's just take a twist. You might like to extend the left leg long, right toes to the knee, twisting to one side. If it's in your practice, you can always take the top foot, take the bottom leg, and find a little bit of extra stretch. Coming back through the center, finding the stretch on the other side, whichever option feels right for you. I hope your body's feeling nice and warm today. I know mine is. Let's finish off with happy baby. Just keep this lovely and restorative and gentle. Taking the hands behind the knees, the lower legs, or maybe the insides or outsides of the feet. You know where to go for your body. Relax the knees down towards the armpits. And you might like to take a gentle rock side to side. And let's just take a short meditation just for ourselves. I'm taking extended butterfly today, soles of the feet together, knees wide, arms just reaching out a little bit further away from the body, close off the eyes. Just taking a few deep breaths here. Feeling good about your efforts today and every day. Body's feeling warm and open and alive. You might like to stay here for a few more moments. Otherwise, let's close off the practice by coming up to a cross-legged seated position. If you're taking the cross-legged seated position, sit bones anchoring you to the mat. Just rest the hands lightly on the thighs and feel length from your tailbone all the way up through the spine and lifting you up through the crown of the head. Let's reach the arms wide on a deep inhale. Press the palms together, and as you exhale, draw the hands down to prayer at heart center. And then open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for our dancer stretch today, and I will see you again soon. Namaste. Thank you for practicing yoga with me. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and leave me a comment, and please share it with your friends so we can continue to spread the positive energy through yoga.